Make sure to hit subscribe and click the bell next to it to be notified whenever I upload a new video. Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. I have been trying to film a video today but just could not come up with the inspiration, and no topic seemed like, that good to talk about until I just was editing my video for my vlog for Frankfurt. By the way, I'm in Frankfurt, Germany right now, and I just edited the vlog for it and the idea just came back to me. I have had an idea to film this video but I'm not sure how to structure it, what this video is exactly, but I'm going to be talking about the minor nuances of traveling. I know traveling is amazing, it's the best, there's nothing like, I can't find a downside to traveling, but there are just these minor nuances that happen which makes it be like, wow, yeah, traveling, I was great just at home, not dealing with this. It's like, it's not even that, it's just like these minor funny nuances which are like, oh, okay, some things that kind of make you feel, oh, that was pretty easy, how stupid am I? Or some things which are like, you have no idea, you never knew that something like this existed, and then you end up looking stupid to the locals because to them it's just a normal thing. So I just wanted to talk about the minor things. I, by the way, am a cabin crew working in an international airline, so my work allows me to travel the world, and I have been #blessed about it, enjoying the most of it, and I'm just in love. Couldn't ask for a better job. Anyway, so the minor nuances, I have them written here on this card, so I'm just gonna read them out for you so that I don't forget anything. So the first thing is definitely gonna be about the language English. Even like English, you think you know English, but it's gonna be different everywhere because every country has their own kind of English. Like in India, we speak English. Every country has their own slang words or their own preferred word that they use for a certain place. Now, what I am talking about is the washroom, the loo. So in India, we call it the washroom majorly, right? Toilet or washroom, but majorly we say washroom. So when I came to Singapore, they don't call it washroom, they just say straight up toilet. So in India, we're used to calling it the loo or washroom or whatever. So I came here, I'm like, washroom, they're like, what? I'm like, toilet? Yeah, toilet is there. So that's what you say in Singapore. Even the lavatories on board, they call it toilet. So I got used to saying the word toilet. So I went to Manchester. I'm like, hi, where's the toilet? And even if you don't know any of the loo or whatever words, if you say toilet, you know that's like the word for it, right? I think so. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments, not aggressively. But yeah, if I say toilet, you know what I mean, right? I was like, where's the toilet, huh? Where's the washroom? So then I was like, ooh, this is the UK, let me be a little extra. So I was like, where's the loo? Oh, the loo's there. I'm like, really? I was saying toilet, you can't understand, loo, you understand. Fine, whatever. Then, so the flight I was doing was Manchester-Houston. So first you take off from Singapore to Manchester, then you go to Houston, Texas. So we went to US, and there I'm in Target and I want to go to the washroom, and I go, hi, where is the toilet? Again, because toilet is like the main word for it, right? You will understand. Huh? I was like, okay, fine, let me try the fancy Manchester word, loo. Huh? I'm like, washroom? No. Ladies' room? Oh, it's there. Really? Ladies' room, you understand? Toilet, you don't understand. The next thing after that I was gonna say is powder room. Like, what do you say? So I think even if you travel, I guess you need to know different words for toilet, different paryayavachi for toilet. What do you call it? Toilet, restroom, washroom, loo, ladies' room, powder room. That's all I know. So thankfully I knew these many kind of words. I don't know why I knew these many ways to call a toilet, but I guess that came handy, right? Just a simple task of buying a ticket for your train, right? So usually if you're going to a metro station or something like that, before you enter the actual metro station with the ticket thing, there is like ticket machine, electronic ticket machines usually in these foreign countries. Okay, fine, we'll explore the options and all and try to buy a ticket, cool. Sometimes if you're not in a metro station, especially if you want to buy a ticket for a bus, okay, every bus stop there should be like a thing for it, or maybe like in India we're used to buying the ticket in the actual bus, but here there's no person. What to do? Is there any machine inside the bus? Okay, so we were in Rome. And I understand the stories that I'm saying and the destinations that I'm saying are like, oh wow, first you were in Manchester, then you're Rome. Oh my god, and talking about the nuances. I understand. I'm not saying traveling is so annoying. It's just a funny incidents that have happened so far, with traveling alone, especially. So we were in Rome and we were at the bus stop. Now, so we've been to Perth and transport is free there in within a certain area. So if you're in the city center area, buses are free, which is just boggles my mind. Like, how rich does a country have to be to give free public transportation? I'm just wow, amazed by that. So we were in Rome and then there are bus stops. What is a bus stop? It's literally a pole and the bus number there, and it's like all faint, all like old, I guess, so you can't even see it properly, but that's a bus stop apparently. We saw on Google Maps. So we stand there, try to look for a ticket here. No ticket machine nearby. The locals also don't seem to have anything in their hand. When they get in the bus, they don't seem to tap in or something. So we're like, I guess you don't buy a ticket. Maybe it's free. We don't know. We really looked around, looked hard. Like, nothing is there. No area to like buy tickets here. Nothing at all. So we enter the bus. We see the locals. Are they buying something? They're not buying anything. They just go and sit. We're like, okay, but some of them seem to tap. We're like, what is it? Like the tourists, they are tapping something. We're like, where did they get that? But theirs seemed like a proper ticket. We're like, where did they get it from? We don't know. So we literally made 3 trips around the city without ticket, later to find out if there's like a bus stop here, maybe on the opposite side of the road somewhere there'll be this one purple box where you buy the ticket. We're like, oh my god, we just traveled across the city without a ticket. If we got in trouble, we would get in trouble and we would have to pay in euros, and that's so expensive. And we've heard of crew getting in trouble for that they feel like, oh, maybe it's no ticket and then they get in trouble, then they have to pay, or else like the airline gets to know and it's a major thing. So we were like, oh my god, we almost were in trouble. And how we got to know about the ticket, actually then on the 3rd trip when we entered, we were like, dude, we can't take a chance like this. So next time we were like, let's ask the driver itself. We're like, can we buy a ticket here? They're like, no ticket, no ticket. I'm like, so how buy a ticket? If you don't have ticket, can't travel. And she just shut the door on our face and went away. We're like, at least give us the answer. Another thing is, when you go to these other countries, like you might feel like, oh, they have this, like Japan, they have robotic hotel staff. Ooh, cool. I saw that and it was super cool. But minor gadgets, I would say, like minor things which you're like, oh, okay, this is a thing, and you have no idea about it. Example, I was in Shanghai and we were in the grocery store. So there was actually this African American, I would assume from his accent, man in front of me, and he was buying groceries. He seemed like a local there. So he was there, and then he looked at us. So him and me and my crew were the only foreigners there because we were the only ones speaking in English there at the moment. So he was eyeing us, like, sometimes like foreigner have an understanding, like even in Singapore, Indian, if you look at an Indian, you like have an understanding, okay, and you just nod, you have that nod. So he looked at us and was like, oh, foreigners. So we were behind him, so he just gave us this little triangular slab sort of, and he was like, do you want this? I'm like, sure. He's like, okay, like I said, sure, do I? He's like, you want it, right? I'm like, I have no idea what to do with it. And then my crew goes, you have to put it after his stuff to divide your stuff. So his stuff, you put that slab, and then I put my stuff so that the cashier knows these are divided. I'm like, oh, in India we just have a verbal communication about it, but apparently you do that. And my crew, I feel like, was really embarrassed by that I didn't know what it is. But I'm like, dude, it's a foreign country, I have no idea. India doesn't have it. It's okay, I'm not ashamed of it. In India we do verbal things. Maybe in India now they have those slabs, but at least I had not seen them yet. She said even Singapore has it. I had not seen it yet, so I did not know. And I was feeling stupid for a second, but then I was like, hey, it's okay, I'm a tourist. Just how to walk on the road. I just don't know how to walk on the road, how to cycle. When I first got the cycle on hire from the app in Singapore, I was like, how do I cycle now? Because there are cycle ways, but if somewhere there's no cycle road, I'm like, where am I supposed to go now? I can't just break the law because there's a road and all. It gets so stressful, and walking on the road, because in India, you just cross from wherever you go, from wherever here, you have to stop, and you only cross the road where there's the zebra crossing. In India, you don't even see it because people stop their car at the zebra crossing, right? Even in Singapore, first when we came, we wanted to cross the road to the hotel, so we just crossed the road. From what we understood, there was a policeman on the motorcycle. Hi. the camera cut me off. What I was saying is that a policeman on a motorcycle came to us and he nicely warned us that you're not supposed to walk anywhere. Please walk on the zebra crossing, which is there so far away. We were like, oh, thanks. So now if you see my vlogs, there are a lot of clips of me going, okay, let me see where I have to go. That is me trying to figure out what is the law of how to walk on the road, because for us we just cross from wherever. Here I'm just looking for a zebra crossing, and then when there's a zebra crossing you have to look for the light, if it's green for the walkers, then you have to see the button on a pole next door which you have to press apparently. Otherwise if you keep standing there, the light will never turn green. You have to press a button and that will make you, that will tell the light that, oh, somebody is there, I need to turn green. Otherwise you would just be standing there. This happened in Singapore also. We would just be standing and then somebody would come and press it and we'll be like, oh shit. So it's just general things of like walking you don't know when you travel to different countries, and it's just so funny. Also, I don't have internet. I've not bought the internet. It's expensive-ish, but also I feel it's very unnecessary, because when I was in a place to buy it, I and in fact my other friend in Singapore, we both were like, we don't want to have the phone, because you say you're gonna have internet for emergencies, but you're only gonna be doing Instagram on it, you know. And then stores like H&M, Zara, they're everywhere. Major cafes and all have Wi-Fi, so it's okay, you can get by. But sometimes when you are in places when there's no Wi-Fi, what to do? So at that moment, definitely locals are your best friend. Before going, make sure to have a nice lesson from the concierge and make sure to go to them. They know how to explain to tourists. That's their job, right? So they give you a map, circle out, and it's very easy the way they explain it. Also, watching vlogs and blogs, like maybe travel vlogs like mine, or reading blogs about where to go, what to do, how to go. You can even get details up to how much you have to pay, so it's good, and that really helps. Another nuance that I'm dealing with right now is packing wrongly for the weather. Oh my god, I went to Christchurch, okay, I packed so the weather it showed was 20 degrees. It did not tell me the wind is gonna be that windy, and it was so cold, the wind got to my bones. It was that cold at 20 or 16 degrees, man. I literally posted a video in Christchurch at like 16 degrees, why so cold? And somebody was like, cold at 16 degrees, ha ha ha. I'm like, dude, you have no idea. So especially I feel like the Australian and New Zealand wind is like, it's not kidding, that wind is gonna get in your soul, so you better pack well. And every time I feel when you pack heavy for like cold weather, it's not going to be that cold, which happens with me in Australia all the time. When you pack light, it's going to be super cold. So I don't know what to do. Make sure to have a windbreaker when you're traveling abroad, like windbreaker, shoes, because you need to walk a lot here, and walking is much more cheaper, sometimes faster. Of course you get to experience more when you're walking because you see, you know. So windbreaker, shoes, and a heavy jacket. If not, like a teddy coat is good, you know, those teddy bear looking jackets are great. I was in Hong Kong and they decided to go trekking. I was wearing flats. My calves were hurting for the next 3 days. So every trip I realize that, oh, I suffer on a trip, and then I'm like, next trip not gonna happen. So yeah, I'm learning as I suffer. But hopefully this video gives you guys some entertainment, some laughs. Let me know if you've traveled ever and what kind of nuances you experience, which are like, oh my god, you know, like these minor things. But this is the fun about traveling. This is how you learn, this is how you grow, and that's what I love. I would highly encourage you all to go out traveling, and I always say traveling does not have to be in a foreign country, oh so grand. Just go out, explore unexplored parts of your own city, go to a city nearby, something like that. Traveling just begins at home always. And yeah, if you want, you can keep up with my vlogs on my vlog channel called My Indian Life. You can subscribe to it, watch all my travel and Singapore adventures there. If not, I also post on Instagram a lot. Travel vlogs that are not posted on my vlog channel go on my Instagram IGTV. You can watch that. I've been working hard on keeping a theme there, so yeah, that's that. And I think I'll go ahead, edit this video now, and I will see you whenever this video hits the YouTubes. See you then.